The Kardashian sisters NBA men, the ones they loved and let go, from Tristan Thompson to New York Knicks player Jordan Clarkson. Let's take a look at the NBA stars who have been romantically linked to the Kardashians. The New York Knicks just made NBA history, and as basketball dominates headlines, it's an ideal moment to revisit another time-honored NBA saga, the Kardashian-Jenner sisters and their courtside romances. Suggested reading: over the years, the famous family has built a dating roster that reads like an all-star ballot, romantically aligning themselves with some of the league's biggest names. From championship winners to everything in between, the famous sisters' relationships have fueled endless fiery debates in sports and pop culture. That's exactly why we thought it'd be fun to break them all down. Keep reading for more. Contrary to what you may think, not all of the Kardashian-Jenner squad have been romantically linked to fellas in the NBA. In fact, out of all 5 sisters, Kylie Jenner and Kourtney Kardashian are the ones who've opted for men in the music industry over sports. That means Kim and Khloe Kardashian, along with their little sister Kendall Jenner, are the ones who kept an athlete on their respective arms. Another interesting thing to note here is that the famous siblings didn't get their penchant for dating famous basketball players from their mother, Kris Jenner. While her ex, Caitlyn Jenner, was a decathlete, most of Kris' romantic partners have been businessmen. From the Los Angeles Lakers to the Brooklyn Nets, the famous siblings have either dated or been married to NBA players from every corner of the league. While none of them have been LeBron James-level status, save for James Harden, arguably, all of the men have achieved a level of success in their own right. So, let's take a look. Before Kimmy became a thing, Kim Kardashian married then Brooklyn Nets player Kris Humphries in August 2011 after only dating for 7 months. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, the two divorced just 72 days after saying "I do," citing irreconcilable differences. Before Khloe made headlines due to Tristan Thompson's cheating, she reportedly went through it years and years prior with former Sacramento Kings player Rashad McCants in 2009. In fact, McCants' alleged cheating was a major storyline in Kourtney and Khloe Take Miami, which aired that same year. However, according to McCants, that storyline was just for the cameras. Perhaps one of Khloe Kardashian's most controversial relationships was her 7-year marriage to Lamar Odom. After getting married just 30 days after meeting each other in September 2009, the duo faced both reality TV fame and personal struggles thanks to the success of Keeping Up with the Kardashians and Odom's drug abuse and addiction problems. Khloe divorced the former Los Angeles Lakers player in December 2016. Although the idea of their fling may be shocking, Khloe Kardashian and Los Angeles Lakers icon Rick Fox did have a short moment in the spotlight after they were spotted out on a date in May 2016. However, their time together was short, as things never progressed into anything serious, and in June 2015, Khloe and then Houston Rockets player James Harden began dating each other 1 month after meeting at Kanye West's basketball-themed party in LA. Their romance lasted 8 months before they mutually decided to go their separate ways in February 2016. As noted by People, their relationship's demise was influenced by Khloe's dealings with her now ex-husband, Lamar Odom, who was recovering from a near-fatal incident at a Nevada brothel in October 2015. As we previously told you, Khloe and former Cleveland Cavaliers player Tristan Thompson began dating in 2016. However, despite their apparent deep love for one another and the fact that they welcomed a child together in 2018, their relationship would soon be hit with controversy thanks to Tristan's alleged cheating. To make matters worse, he was allegedly caught cheating just days before Khloe gave birth to their child. Yet another messy incident would ensue in 2019 between Thompson and one of the Kardashian family's close friends, Jordyn Woods. However, by the time the COVID pandemic hit in 2020, Khloe and Tristan were in a better place and working on rekindling their relationship. By May 2021, the two had discussed potentially having another child together via surrogacy. But sadly, history would repeat itself as Thompson was outed for cheating and fathering another child while he and the former Revenge body host were expecting. They welcomed their second child in 2022 before New York Knicks player Jordan Clarkson won the NBA championship in 2026. He was romantically linked to Kendall Jenner 10 years prior. However, their romance only lasted for about 4 months and was mostly kept under wraps. In September 2017, Kendall Jenner began dating then Los Angeles Clippers player Blake Griffin. For the next 6 months, the two were spotted together while out and about at restaurants, basketball games, and other events. However, they decided to go their separate ways by March 2018 and 2018, while Philadelphia 76ers player Ben Simmons was busy earning his stripes and an eventual Rookie of the Year title. He was also dating Kendall Jenner. Their fling lasted about 4 months, and they decided to pivot into on-again, off-again status before ending things for good in May 2019. Kendall Jenner's relationship with Phoenix Suns player Devin Booker is perhaps her longest, lasting from June 2020 to June 2022. However, they didn't leave each other alone after calling it quits, as they were seen out together again that August. Sadly, they'd once again end things in November of that same year. Since then, the two have kept their friendship low-key, occasionally flirting and leaving playful comments on each other's Instagram posts.